Convention Centre, and we've got Ayanda Ali Payne there. The reason that she's broadcasting from there is focusing in on relations between China and South Africa, but particularly in the Northwest Province. There's a huge display taking place. So Ayanda can tell us a little bit more. Ayanda, good morning to you once again.
Well, a very good morning to you once again, Leanne. Yep, it is the year of China in South Africa. Last year, 2014, was the year of South Africa in China. We went to go and showcase the best of the best that the country has in store. But you know, Leanne, whenever we talk about China's presence on the continent, it's somehow seen as something sinister. Words such as neo-colonialism being bandied about. However, economist Dawie Roots says that we need to take a different look at the relationship between South Africa and China. China, of course, being one of our partners in BRICS and also an important contributor to industrialization on the continent as well as infrastructure development. So let's take a look at exactly what Dawie had to say.
The Henan delegation arriving in the northwest capital Mahikeng. This stems from an agreement signed by Presidents Jacob Zuma and Xi Jinping in 2013. The agreement has seen South African delegation visiting China in 2014 to foster business partnership, and more is expected during this visit.
From the northwest part, what we have shown interest in and we have agreed with them is that we should look into the economic development of the province. During the two sessions, there would be that cultural exchange, but there would also the economic and trade relationships.
The two provinces first established a working relationship in 2008.
South Africa, China visits have been taking place. Northwest also took cue from that, from those visits. In 2008, Northwest and Henan province started a relationship formally. They signed a memorandum of understanding in Henan, the city of Zhengzhou. That memorandum of understanding has seen a number of engagements from our side as the Northwest and the Chinese coming back this side. You would recall that in 2012 and I think in 2009 there were the two visits by the Chinese into the province, the trade missions that were here. So this is also another visit that is very important.
Last year alone, Chinese investments in South Africa were reported to be standing at over 270 billion rand.
A lot of Chinese delegates come to South Africa to showcase their culture and then corporations and also for the business opportunities. And we can see a lot of more and more business people form the delegates and come to South Africa because they want to do with South Africa in a joint venture or cooperation, whatever the form is.
The Chinese delegation says these bilateral agreements will have an impact on the country's economy on many fronts.
This time it's the Chinese year, the Chinese week in here. The Henan province and the northwest province and the friendship city. Yes, we are very happy with this. I'm living here about 10 years.
这次有中国州，然后我会代表我们西北省的中国民众参加这次庆会，很荣幸。我也希望我们把中国联会放在这里发扬光大。
I'm honored to be one of the participants in this event, the China Year in South Africa, and then the China Week in Northwest. And I just hope that we also going to be part of this and then to try to build the context.
The two countries are also members of BRICS. More than 60 South African companies have also made business trips to China with an aim of getting access to the economy of that country. China is also South Africa's largest trade partner and has investments in the African continent in sectors such as mining and energy. Kabelo Molope, SABC News, Mahikeng.